What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mediocre Commentaries, and today we're going to be taking a trip back to Ring 1. Now, there's a certain tower which I haven't covered yet, and I feel like this video is a bit overdue. So, a few months ago, someone on one of my earlier videos commented, "You should do Tower of Rage, it would be a good boost in skill," and I beat this yesterday. I forgot about this tower, but my friends don't think I forgot about this tower, but I genuinely did. But anyway, let's get started from Tower of Rage, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, starting off, he's got a few wedge jumps. But before we actually get into the commentating, I'm just gonna say this now. I have a little special video planned and that'll come up in like the next week or a few days. And the only hint I'll get is that it is indeed remorseless. So I look forward to that. Anyway, starting off with Tower of Rage, it's got some simple jumps. Really not much to talk about on this first floor. Got a little head hitter here, and got the spinner. And this was like I have a interesting relationship with this tower. It's my Discord pals know about what this tower has made me go through. I somehow failed 410 like 3 times, so that's really good. I am good at this game. I'm skilled. I'm everything. I'm everything. But this is starting off with that part. It's a conveyor, so just keep jumping. And this part, don't do this part legit. These are wobbling platforms, so what you can do is if you go on the very edge of that, the other side will go up. And what you're supposed to do there is use the momentum of that wobbling platform to go on top of that and skip this entire part. But I'm bad at this game, so I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, back up here. This time, we're gonna actually use the momentum properly and go through all the physics calculations and do the jump correctly. So yeah, once. I'm so good at this game. I'm so good. Okay, back up here for the 3rd time now, I think. Do the jump and then keep doing the jumps like this. Just like don't mess up. I don't know why I'm playing terribly today. I literally beat a remorseless today, but nope. No. Cannot do Tower of Rage. Anyways, go on these spinning platforms and just keep jumping up and like just keep going up. It looks complicated, but it actually doesn't. I don't know why I said that. But it's easy. The point is, and this part, I would recommend just keep jumping until you get to a spot where you don't hit your head. Then you can go backwards, then just jump on spinners. And now we are at floor 3. So moving on. This part, it's a giant ice tightrope. It is a giant ice tightrope. This is an ice tightrope, and it's very long, as you can see. So I'm gonna do this really fast, but you can do this slow. I'm just so used to this tightrope since I've been attempting this tower for a while, even though it's really easy. I don't know why this took me so long. I really don't. But anyway, yeah, just keep going along the ice tightrope like this. You can go as slow as you want, but if you're skilled to do tightropes fast, you can do them. And I would recommend doing this corner slow, just because there's that you can hit your head right here like that. But then you can do the rest of it fast. So just kind of keep going along like this, and you'll be good. So moving on, this part. So just kind of keep going on the 1 studs. And kind of delay your fall for this one, and then you'll go in like that. Then jump across to here. Go into first person, make sure you're still on the stud. Then you can do a head hitter to skip a giant section of 4-3. So that's how you skip most of 4-3, I guess. Anyway, for this part, I would recommend going into this head hitter part like this, and then kind of jump like this, so you kind of like don't go off of it. That's I hate that part so much. It sucks. But anyway, once you're over here, do a little head hitter, and then you'll get up to over here, which is a, I don't know why I said which is A. This is just 4-4. The point is this is 4-4. But this little tightrope, this is can collide true, so you can go on it if you want, but I'm just going to do the jumps because I am cool. But for this last one, you kind of have to touch the tightrope if you don't do a 12 stud, but I don't know. This one, you actually have to go on the tightrope, so you can go on it slightly, and then you can jump. And this is the other sucky part. You like spinners? I don't think you like spinners, but this part, it's basically reaction time. So basically, as soon as you see it, jump, and you'll get a good cycle eventually on it. Just kind of jump up like that, and then you can jump over here. I'm extremely glad I did that part first try. I did not expect it. So if you go in there's a part where you have to do this whole parkour, and you can actually fall into GBJ, which means that if you fall, you have to reset. Which this tower is GBJs for some reason. I don't understand why, but it has GBJs all right. But I don't think we really want to do that, do we? So what you can do is literally just jump up onto this. Now that's what I call game design. Skip all of that. Yeah. This tower has a lot of skips. So moving on to 4-5. This part I would just kind of watch the spinner to see which one like goes with that one. And so in this case it's this one. So kind of keep track of it, and then you can jump on, and then you can jump on to the next one. And these are falling platforms. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast. It's just that I'm on a spinner, so kind of have to. But those are falling platforms. So it's kind of like just keep holding spacebar, or just do spacebar very quickly. Now these shovers, this may look really hard, but it's actually not. As you can see, the other side of the pusher is completely safe. So what you want to do, as soon as it goes out, you want to jump to the other side, and then just keep repeating that for a while. And this jump, I would recommend treating it like climbable 12 stud like this, and you'll climb up like that. Moving on, just kind of keep doing what I said earlier by just going on the opposite sides of the pushers, shovers actually. Pushers are X pushers. So. Anyway, you get my point. Just do that. Man, my commentating is top notch today, isn't it? So yeah, moving on. This part. So I'm gonna speed this part up just because this part takes a bit for it to get down. But basically, you want to land on this platform. Okay, it's about to arrive. So what you want to do is jump down to it, and basically it'll try to push you off. I don't know how the physics work on this little roped platform, but what you want to do is kind of keep, like, you'll slide off for some reason. I don't know why you slide off. As you can see, my character is just going off like that. So just kind of keep moving around to stay in the middle. Just kind of keep moving until you're at the middle, and then you can stop, and then when you start moving again, just stay at the middle. It's a bit weird, and I don't know why it happens, but it happens alright, so you just gotta be careful. And believe it or not, we're already on floor 6. So, yeah. This tower is actually pretty short. I'm pretty sure the world record is like 6 minutes on it. So this ladder, I'd recommend doing this in first person and then jumping over to the side of it, and then you'll go up like this. The reason I do it in first person is just to get more precision on like whether or not I'll hit my head there. So moving on to floor 6, basically what you want to do is this is a shadow part, which means that the shadows mimic where the bricks are. So there's a wall here as indicated by the shadow. So what you want to do is just jump around it like that. And this may look a little silly since it looks like I'm jumping around nothing, but yeah, there is a wall there, and trust me on that one. And this one, basically there's a cross in the middle right here. So what you want to do is jump slightly to the left like this, and you'll land on this little, like, invisible brick here. You can't see it at all. It's not like one of the cases where you can see it. I can see it on my screen, but you can't. Yeah, it's completely invisible. Like, you just gotta, like, jump a bit to the left there, and you'll land on it every time. So moving on, just go on these 1 studs. And then these platforms are actually visible, so you don't need to, like, actually tell where the shadows are. You might not be able to see them where on, like, my screen just because recording is weird. But you'll be able to see them, just trust me on that one. And now moving on to floor 7. Gonna go along these little 1 studs. This is where things start ramping up a bit. So starting off, it's got these weird 1 stud jumps. So kind of jump, then swing around like I just did. And then for this one, kind of hug the wall, and then jump over to here. Then jump on top of there. And then you can go on the wedge if you want to, but I would recommend just going on the stud. And these spinners, just kind of time it correctly, and you'll be good. And you can move a bit to the left or right, depending on if you mistime it like I just did. And you'll just be fine, really. So for this jump's pretty scary, but it's pretty easy as well. So what you want to do is jump not on the ladder, but just on the stud that the ladder's going up to on this part. So kind of maneuver your character around here, then jump to there. And then do the same strategy I told you, as in like jumping, then flicking your mouse a bit just to... I don't mean like this, I mean like kind of moving your mouse and shift lock so you actually land on it. But this part, just wait for the spinner to actually come around. And look at that gameplay up there. But anyway, wait for the spinner to come around. It's the same thing as 4-2, where you just need to go up the spinner like this. And then once you've done that, land on this little length of studs, I guess. And then you move on to floor 8. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing so well on this tower now, but when I tried to do it earlier, which was like when I actually first beat it, it took me 40 minutes. That's nice. Anyway, so this spinner goes really slowly, so just kind of, don't go on this kill brick, just jump from that brick right there onto the top, and you'll be fine. So this spinner goes really slowly, as I was saying, so you can just wait for it to go around like this, and then you want to jump on the ladder very quickly like that. Ooh, I almost walked off there. Just make sure you don't walk off like I almost did. I don't know why this little thing's there. There's nothing in it, and it's just a random pile of bricks. I really don't know why it's there. This jump can be a little scary, but just kind of use precision, and you'll be fine. So moving on to one of the worst jumps in the tower, this one. Basically what you want to do is go up it by going vertically like this, and then shift to the side, wiggle yourself a bit, then do a head hitter like that. And yeah, it may look hard, but it's easy once you know how to do it. So this part looks really intimidating, but there is a strategy for doing it. So wait till you get a good cycle, and then just follow my movements. I'm not really going to explain where to go, but just kind of follow my movements where I'm going. So go like this, and then jump over to here. I know there's a better way to do it, but I do it my way and it works every time. It looks a bit tight, but it's really not. So instead of jumping down to there, I would recommend just jumping over to this stud by doing a bit of a long jump, like that. And you'll be good. So, moving on. Just got a few more jumps until 410. I'm very surprised I beat this tower on my third recording. So, if you didn't catch what I just said, I beat the tower. That's because, I mean, 410 is literally free unless you're me and failed it 3 times when I first beat it. So, as you can see, this tower, 410 of this tower, has some really creative gameplay that uses very creative mechanics and doesn't just spam tight ropes. So, this may look like a big spider web of mazes, but there is a route, so just follow me. So, first you want to go up on this one. It's pretty obvious which one you want to go on, actually, but for this part. You're not even on 410 yet, you're still on 49. So, once you get to here, you're actually on 410. So, starting off, you want to go on the only tightrope that you can go on. And here's where the maze starts. Actually, over here, let me go across this. But if you can't really see because of the neon, I recommend ghosting it by, like, going into first person, then scrolling your mouse wheel out 1, and then you can actually see the, tightrope without the neon. It's a very convenient strategy, and I would recommend you use it. So, sorry if I'm doing these tightropes a bit slow, it's just how I do them. But don't go on this one. You want to go on this one over to here. Oh man, my friends are gonna make fun of me for that one. I'll meet you guys back up there. Oh my god, how? It's literally just tight ropes. Man, I'm good at this game. So actually going across this tightrope correctly this time, what you want to do next is, I believe, let me just check the routing. Oh, the tower's weird. But anyway, well, you want to go over to this one. I'm going like this. And then you want to go on this one. And please don't mess this part up like I did. I don't know why I'm bad at this game, but I am. So let me just check the route by doing a reverse maze thing, and I'll cut to actually when I know the route. Okay, I know the route this time. So first you want to go over to this tightrope. No, sorry for the lack of commentary. It's tightropes. There's not much I can say. Okay, how about we just say tightrope, 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 tightrope. So, how's y'all's day? I've been doing tightropes. I'm having fun. This is what my YouTube channel's about. I do this. Oh my. Actually, no, this is the right way, this is the right way. So just kind of keep following my movements. Again, I'm doing these rather slow, forgive me. So then you want to jump down to this one, like this. And then you want to go on this one. Alright, now it's coming back to me the way. So then you want to go up to on here. Well, not really up, you just want to go across the tightrope. But man, I gotta say, this is some fun gameplay. I'm having tons of fun. But next you want to go up on this tightrope, or yeah, this is the correct one, yep. Gonna go up like that, and then you want to jump up on this one. Just kind of keep jumping on it until you get on it, like I am. Then you can go into first person on it, and you're not gonna fall. So just kind of keep going on it until you get into first person, then you can actually continue the maze. Is this really a maze? So what you want to do is go over to this one, and it's a clear path until the wind pad. But man, this is solid gameplay. Believe it or not, I failed this part 3 times before I actually completed it. I'm having fun. I'd like to just exemplify the fact that I'm having a fun gaming experience. But yeah, from here it's like just really obvious which ways you have to go because there's only one way to go. So if you somehow just mess this part up, I feel pity, I guess. I don't really know what I will feel if you mess this part up. So just don't do that, and you won't need to worry. So yeah, just kind of go across these slow and steady. And if anybody shouts at you to just jump them and do them and rush them, don't listen to them. Just do these calm and slowly, and you'll be fine. So anyway, this is the last tightrope. So what you want to do is not go that way. You want to go back this way. I'm kidding. So what you want to do is just go over to here. And then you want to rush this, so you have to go really fast. I'm kidding. I don't know. But anyway, there's Tower of Rage, and why'd I get so many GG? Okay, sure. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today's video, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I'll see you guys soon with another one. And be on the lookout for that Remorseless Tower/Citadel video I'll be posting soon, and I'll see you guys soon. See ya.